From thinking that Splatoon should be $60, as should be really $40, to Nintendo's approach to DLC versus other company, and the other company I'm going to be targeting, and nothing personal right now because it's the big thing, is Warner Brothers Interactive with their Combat Pass, too expensive, and especially the Batman Arkham Knight Season Pass, which unfortunately it is not starting good. It's already been starting bad. Why is it worth $40? I'll give my introductory to that one. But first is my thoughts on the Nintendo DLC. In general, they're actually, believe it or not, I do applaud the Lady Wada, his approach with DLC. They're actually cheaper, believe it or not, they're actually cheaper than your common DLC. Some of the good one I'm gonna basically give an example of Mario Kart 8. Definitely Mario Kart 8. Oh my gosh, it's like under $10. You get 4 tracks, 3 characters, and 4 carts. And designing those and designing the course, I think that's a lot of money. I mean, heck, the course itself should probably be, if commonly per stage, is probably $4.99 to $9.99. It depends, but 4 tracks, like basically a core. Well, let's just say a course that comes with 4 tracks. That's still under $10 because they're 7 and 9 each. And if you bought both of them as a bundle, it's $12.99. So you actually save $2 to some extent. So that's way too good for a deal like that. Is way very generous. I mean, that's why I supported that. That was awesome. And if you if you bought both bonus tracks or the bonus DLC, you get multiple color Yoshis and Shy Guy. Not so much, but again, it's free. It's an incentive. Like, oh, that's cool. I'll get that. There you go. Same goes with Mario Golf for the 3DS. The game is $30, and that one actually had already enough content for $30 because it has, I think, 3 main courses plus 6 Mario courses. So that's already a lot because the one from the GameCube in the GBA. Well, let's go with the GBA. The GBA one costs $30 when I bought it. Yeah, it has 4 courses, long ones. And I mean, it had some good options, but the big feature with the one for the GBA was the connectivity to the GameCube. They stopped doing that now. Kind of unfortunate. I love that, but that's a different story. But on the 3DS version, it has enough content. But if you want more, there's 3 bonus course you can get. For each course, you get a character for free. But if you buy them as a season pass, you actually save money from. I think each one of them was $4.99 to $15. Again, I could be wrong. Well, no. Each track was actually, because you get 18 courses or golf courses and a character. I think that was $8 each. Yeah, $8. So buy them separately, it's like $18. Wait, 18. 8 times 3. No, $24. I'm sorry. 8 times 3 is $24. Boy, that's just embarrassing. I do apologize. But if you buy the season pass, is $15. So you save money. Not only that, you get Gold Mario, who basically, when you play him, anytime he swings his golf ball, he basically leaves out coins. So if you need coins to buy your stuff, there you go. So again, that was a good deal. New Super Mario Brothers 2, the new courses. The Lady Iwata basically was generous. Like the first classic course was given for free for people. And same goes with Fire Emblem. The downside really is that you have to get the game first. So nuts. Different story. But yeah, I mean, they were giving out free DLC, or when it comes to the season pass, it was pretty good. So like I said, Mario Kart 8 was a good deal. Even to some extent, Hyrule Warrior, $20 for the season pass. But if you buy it separately, I think it goes $30. So again, there you go. So I mean, lately Nintendo's DLC were good. That's why I commend them for it. Versus, like I said, Warner Brothers. I'm going to start with the first Mortal Kombat X's Combat Pass for $30. For what? For what? For each character, you get 4 characters, which they cost $4.99, and then you're also being charged because of the costume now. Because before that, the costumes were free. That's why they were $20. But now, like really, 4 characters and some cosmetic, you're forcing people to buy the costume for the season pass. You do save money, but it's still not so much. I mean, if you buy the season pass, yeah, great. You get also the samurai costume for free. Props, but I'm sorry. Mortal Kombat X Combat Pass for $30. That's too expensive. I'm sorry. You may disagree with me. If that's your opinion, and the reason is again is to some extent, if the season pass, the costume should have been free because you're now shoving. What if the person just wants a character? He just wants to buy the 4 characters for $20. Oh no, you can't because there's no option for that. You're shoving to their throat the costume pack. But it's not everyone care about the costume, believe it or not. I mean, if it's for free, yeah, they'll use it. But for paying for it, well, it depends. So that's the reason. And also the Batman seasonal pass. My goodness, it's starting bad right now, except for the 1989 movie pack. That's the only one that I like because it reminds me of the Tim Burton movie, which is one of my favorite type of Batman movies. But it's a different story. Right now, the Batgirl DLC they said wasn't really that good. And what happened? Where's the other adventure? And they said the Red Hood doesn't really count. That's basically not part of the season pass, from what I heard. It's not part of the season pass. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know the Red Hood it's not. But you can get it for 99 cents, so it's kind of cheap. But like I said, so far they're not really showing any good. They're only showing like more challenges, more costume. $40, really? I mean, you gotta show something good. Right now, it's really, no offense, but it's not a good sign. Why people should pay the $40 season pass if you're offering something that you need? They don't even know what they're getting, and what they already know. It wasn't that good. So what's going on? So with that, like I said, those are bad season pass. I think they were too expensive. Nintendo's approach to DLC so far was good, except for one game, and that is Smash Brother. I'll give just the introduction to it, and then in part 2 will be more of a graphic part by part, because even so that in Super Smash Bros. They got good DLC. Unfortunately, at this time, they're not really. They're not. Some of them are not good deals. That they're way too expensive to some extent. Like buying the stages to some extent, like $1.99 for. Well, $1.99 for one stage, or they were too expensive. I think, yeah, $2.99 if you want to buy 2 versions. The same goes with the costume. They just add $1 more. But the problem is, even with the bundle, it didn't look like it's a good deal. Even people did question what's going on. Hey, how come your other Nintendo game has good deals, good DLC, but not this one? What's going on? And a lot of theory they said was with Smash Bros. Was, again, they were harder to develop, especially the characters. The characters, I think, are still cheap. Granted, they're $3.99 for one system, or $4.99 for both systems. So again, that's still cheap. Even when you bundle the character, they're sort of, you're saving some money. And again, I need to do my math for that one. It's going to take a while. But some of the problem was that the costume, like the Mii costume, were like, wow, that's way too expensive. What's going on? I mean, I can say I have to agree with Jose Otero when he talked about this in the Nintendo voice chat. It's because you're also paying for license. You gotta think about like the virtual fighter costume, Heihachi's costume from Tekken, Mega Man EXE Zero. You gotta pay for the license to be used to your game, so that's probably expensive. But again, I don't know. But for me right now, in plain view, I do see like wow, it is very. It's kind of bit expensive. The character wise itself, it's okay, but the bundle, like the season pass or the bundle, a little bit questionable. I don't know. I didn't buy the costume because I don't really don't care about the costume. I only cared about the stages and characters because especially the stages because it's not just your fighting stage because the stage also is a hazard. Plus, remember all those stages do have Omega mode also for those 20 players. Again, so so far Nintendo DLCs are good deals, especially when it comes to the bundle. Super Smash Bros. For both system, it's just a little bit questionable, a bit. But again, there are license issue in it. You got to think about, especially Ryu's character. You're using Ryu. That's why. I mean, granted, he still costs the characters. The reason why that character costs a bit more because he added in the station just to shove it in to say, well, it's $4.99 for one, $5.99 for two, but you also get the stage. I can understand that, but it's also a ploy because hey, you're paying for the license because Ryu's not a Nintendo character. So there you go. So that's my introductory opinion on the DLC, what Nintendo had to offer versus, again, like I said, the company targeting, no offense, Warner Brothers right now because they're the big thing. When it comes to DLC, they're not doing a good job. So with that, thanks for listening. That's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Bye.